Well, guys, how you doing? Let's do another pick card. Today's going to be what's happening. I like to do that on Mondays just to have a flavor of the week, but it doesn't really matter when you're watching it. What's happening with the hair or whatever. And I'm very, very kind of, I'm not naked, I promise you. I'm just like, yeah, that's why I put lip balm, you see, so you can see I'm here otherwise. Okay, whatever. One, two, one, two. Part number one, what's happening? The Emperor. Page of Sword, the Tower. Don't be scared of the Tower. I like the Tower. Clear the air. Clear the air. Anything that was not functioning is going to be out in the open, obviously. And we're going to have an opportunity to rebuild the foundation, but this time properly. Because if you look at this tower, the foundation was kind of all over the place, and there was no point trying to carry on that way because it was not going to go anywhere. It's going to end up, falling down anyway. So a tower is always a little bit of a surprise, but when you look back, you realize, well, it was in the making for a while, to be completely fair. So it's surprising, but it makes sense when you look back. On the moment, maybe it's a little bit like what's going on, but anything that was wishy-washy has to come out, okay? So now, as a result, we have an emperor. So someone who's going to take action toward you, you may be the empress, as a result, obviously, but someone who take action and say, I love you, or I want you for the job. That is it. We were messing around, whatever. Now it's clear. And also, people have been watching you and also reminiscing. Someone is looking behind. Well, the mind is here now, it's clear. Ace of Sword. Before, wow, maybe they were kind of like, I'm checking you out, but I don't really know how to approach you. Well, hello, needs to happen. And reminiscing for what? Action, right? It's time for action. That's what it is, okay? So action could be surprising, and as I say, when you look back, you will appreciate it, but maybe on the spot you'll be like, don't really know what to do with this, okay? So stay cool. I hide behind material things. Yeah, it is very possible that someone was kind of like, having a lot of stuff around, but in the meantime they were keeping an eye on you, so they were not really satisfied with all the material things. And when we say material thing, that could be that they've been working, and that was a way to hide. It doesn't work anymore, all right? So they were menacing you, they're remembering you, they're thinking, yeah, somehow we had something. Yeah, you bet, okay? So what we have here, pay attention to the red flags. The sign are cautioning you. Yes, you have to be careful. Be careful, because obviously something is going to come to really the enough is enough, right? So be aware, maybe some people were wishy-washy, and that will have to bring everything down. Maybe you will leave someone, you will leave a position, because you know what? They were just not saying the full truth. Remember, they were hiding, right? And then as a result, you will have a sense of clarity, this one, with that Ace of Sword. And someone will finally see the truth and see who was hiding, who was fake, and who wasn't. An emperor generally has it right. I mean, an emperor is not going to be fooled by anyone, okay? But it's someone who will take action and say the truth, but also maybe they were the one hiding. So to be continued, obviously, right? Okay, so surrender. I can release, but I need to control. Yes, because at the end of the day, don't even try to control the tower moment. It's going to explode, the truth will come out. So there's no need to try to hold on to something like this. It's no point. Let it all go down. And it needs to go down completely to the ashes. And then people will realize, oh boy, when you're not around, or when when you're not in a company, it's a mess, it's messy, nobody knows what's going on, who's doing what. They need to be in that mess, and you need to let it happen. Don't try to hold on to anything when it's a tower moment. Let it happen. It's like a cloud going through. You need to let them go through, and then you have the sunshine. Where there was a thunderstorm, yeah, right, and then you let it all go. One thing at a time, right? What do we have here? Employment change. What did I say? Your career path is leading you to a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passion, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way, you bet. So that's what I'm saying to you. Don't be afraid of the tower, because you will look back, I promise you. I promise you, you will look back and think, I'm glad it happened. Because it's going to be changes. Oh, let me tell you. Absolutely. Because that emperor will see you. And an emperor can be a female body. We don't do gender in tarot. An emperor energy is someone who moves towards, who wants you. Want you for the job, want you all together. It's going to be a change because people are going to check you out, or maybe they're already checking you out and they want to come forward and say, would you be interested in blah, blah, blah? Stay open. Stay open. All right. We had the Lion Gates last week. We had a full moon as well last week. Let's go. We're finishing year number 9, September, year number 1. Bring it on, right? We are getting ready for the change. Beautiful. Okay, so pile number 2 was happening. 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. Interesting. So what do we see here? Many things. So first of all, communication is coming, good quality communication, people not coming to talk to you just for the sake of it. They're talking to you ongoing, really interested, wanting to know more about you, blah, blah, blah. Yes, there is a sense of maybe at some point there was some kind of washy-washy or a lot of gossipers, or the mind being a bit confused, energy a bit confused, not really knowing where we're going. But those gossipers, now they're starting to turn on each other, blaming each other. No, that was you. No, that was you, blah, blah, blah. You, in the meantime, you're moving away, moving on. There is a sense of also traveling, maybe abroad, maybe going abroad for holiday. Now we don't have the seagulls, now we have the really very loud plane. Right, anyway, moving on. I have to be grumpy. It's just part of the DNA, you know what I'm saying? Right, I come to an age. But anyway, moving on, back to the reading, Axelle. Right, okay, someone could be moving home, could be moving abroad, moving back. Also is a sense of transformation, as I was saying, metamorphosis, caterpillar, cocoon, butterfly. When we have that transformation and the sword, the mind is very clear. We're not looking back. We're not burning any bridge neither, but we just let it all go. So what will happen is you might leave a chaos behind you, because now they're going to have to confront themselves. Now they're going to have the conversation they were trying to avoid. But you try maybe to make them speak to each other. You know, there's a lot of wands here, but sometimes the wands is a bit too much fire. Communication sometimes is a little bit like not talking all kind of direction. You don't know who say what. Is messy, all right? So maybe you want to step away from this because you're like, it's okay for a while, but I can't do that every day. And yeah, maybe you prefer to be on your own. You feeling comfortable in your own company. Some people cannot be alone, but for you, it's kind of like, I'm quite, okay by myself, right? So what do we have? I bury myself in work to forget you. Yeah, it's a bit of sense of that on pile number 1 as well. Right, but at the end of the day, they're trying to bury themselves because they don't want to have the confrontation maybe at home. Maybe they know they have to have a conversation with their person and they really can't delay this conversation because they know it ain't going to be pleasant. So burying themselves in work, yes, sometimes that's better, at least, you're doing something that is also productive, keep money in the bank, but also you might feel like, it's not the right time, and maybe they're trying to avoid the conversation, but the conversation will happen anyway. So keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. So yeah, for them, they have to let go maybe of a bunch of people and maybe a certain profile of people. What they want, and we know that they're taking a decision to walk away and maybe to move out from someone else's place or to move on, as simple as that. So yeah, they're embracing a new life. They're ready now, and maybe that's what they want to tell you. That's it. I made the move. I left the home and I had a conversation that was so difficult, but I had it and I had to have it with someone else. They were maybe stuck in a relationship they didn't want to be stuck in. Guilt. I release any belief that no longer assists in my soul growth. You see what I mean? They realize possibly that I can't carry on with the other person. It's just too much. And I had the conversation and now I'm coming to talk to you to let you know that I moved on. I have no guilt. I just move on and move out, maybe want to move in with you at the same time. You see what I'm saying? So you have transformation here big time. It's not for the faint-hearted. It's a big movement forward and it's one-way ticket as well. So what do we have here? Organize for success. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan your next action steps. Yeah, next action step is to move away, to move on, to move home, to move in with you, to go to the next level in your relationship. So let's get organized. Let's know also, well, be aware of what is not working anymore. It's time to let it all go and to have the real conversation, so then we can move forward in the right direction. Very important, very intense week apparently for this pal. It's but at the same time it's a natural progression, so I wouldn't be scared. It's just, I think we all feel it. We are finishing year number 9. We are, you know, any loose end has to be sorted, and then we can move to the next level, next chapter of your life. Year number 9 is true, is about closing doors, it's about closing chapters, because yeah, we move into something fresh and new. Beautiful. Until not, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.